What's up, everybody? So, I am giving us a chance to connect on this 4th of July celebration. I want to know what you guys are doing. Obviously, I'm not celebrating tonight because it's just another day for me. The work must continue. So, yeah, I'm taking an opportunity to connect with my people. Go ahead and leave your flag below. Let's make sure that we connect and know where you're from, where you're watching me from. Obviously, Google doesn't just operate in one country, so you're in the chat with a lot of people. So please make sure that you connect. I'm gonna go over a few things that are just in my brain, but other than that, I really want to be able to connect with you guys. So everybody that's in the chat, as soon as you get in the chat, please do me a favor and like the video. It's very important that you like the video. All right. I might play some background music just to set the mood and set the tones and everything like that. But other than that, man, we just vibing, man. We just vibing, chilling. Same old, same old. Um, Really, for me today is to connect with you guys and make sure I know my audience, so to speak. Okay. Um, yeah. So let's get after it. Um, What's up, everybody? So today I just want to take a chance. What's good, CR Run? What's up, buddy? Blessing. What's up, Blessing 20? What's going on? I just wanted to take a chance to connect with you guys on a personal level. So obviously I usually just make my content and I'm not speaking. So today I wanted to take a chance to connect and let me know where you guys are watching me from. I want to make sure I also stick that in the chat. I'll let you guys know where I'm from. Let's see, how do you do that again? I think I have to comment or something. Afghanistan, what's up, man? What's going on? Peace, peace, peace from Philadelphia. I'm in Philadelphia right now. Um, so yeah, man, that's what's up. How's Afghanistan? What did you do today? What do you do? Do you work? Are you a student? How old are you? Let's connect. Obviously, you like Cristiano Ronaldo, so you could be my friend. If it was Messi, we would have had a different conversation. You know what I mean? If it was Messi, it would have been a different conversation. But you like Cristiano Ronaldo, and that's huge for me. I like Cristiano Ronaldo too. He's one of my idols or whatever. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. You're a student. I'm just gonna have some background. You're 14. What's up, man? What are you trying to study? Yeah. What is life for you like? Um, what are you willing to do for life? You play pro soccer? Okay. Are you just saying that? What do you play pro soccer? Where do you play pro soccer at? Because my goal, and the reason why I even started this channel, play for California. I don't think I understand. I thought you said you're in Afghanistan. So what are you talking about? But yeah, guys, if you're just joining me in the chat right now, this is so that I can connect with my audience on a more personal level. Um, See what you guys are all about. go ahead and check out the channel, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Yeah, CR7 run. I thought you said you were in Afghanistan. So how are you in Afghanistan and California at the same time? That doesn't make sense to me. So circle back. Let's have this conversation again. Um, you know what, guys? I'm gonna go live on my TikTok as well because I'm trying to grow the brand. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of multitasking. So give me a second here while I go live on TikTok. If you want to follow me on TikTok, please do that. It's also the same name, Flawed Talents. And essentially, I created this channel so that I can show you what it's like to really be a soccer player, like behind the scenes, you know? I feel like a lot of people give you that aspect of it, but they don't show you like the training. They don't show you the different things, you know. So I want to be able to show you on my perspective and my voice, right? Because I believe if you tell your own story, somebody else doesn't have to say it for you, you know, because somebody else's story of your life might not be what have really happened. Yeah, right. So I just want to be able to do that. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have my phone quickly. Why is it muted? I got you. I got you. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let me see. Let me check the chat. Let me check the chat. It's good now. I think you touched the mic. It's good. Okay. Okay. Cool. Let me know if you can hear me now because I was just speaking with my guy CR7 Run, and but now I use the wireless mic, no problem. But yeah, what I was, where was I? Where was I? I think I lost track of what I was saying for a bit. But oh yes, that's what I was saying. So essentially, um, you want to be able to do what you do best and make sure you record it. That's what professionals do, right? Because in recording it, you get to review it later on. And the review is not for like posting it on social media or anything. It's so that you have a feedback loop of this is how good I am or this is how not good I am, right? And then you can just look at that as actual evidence. That's not like because it's you in the video, right? It's harder if somebody's telling you how good you are, but when you see yourself doing certain things and you can compare it day by day and you can compare it to the people that you look up to like high regard, right? It's a different measure because not only are you saying I'm this good and look, I have a video to prove it. You're saying I'm this good and I can get better by doing this because you have video proof of how you didn't do it quite the same way, right? So for example, Bob Ross, I think he was ahead of his time because all his videos are online. So you could literally see him make mistakes and his whole thing is like happy mistakes, right? So it's like you can see him make mistakes and correct them in real time, right? And he's telling you he's humble enough to say, look, you know, I'm not perfect. And that's very important when you see that, right? You see somebody who's willing to say, look, I'm not perfect. Like, and I think that's the best part about YouTube as well. It allows creators to also not be perfect, but you have a faster feedback loop because it's the public that gets to tell you what to improve rather than you just like guessing or you thinking that you know it all because nobody knows it all. That's like rule number one. If somebody comes and tells you they know everything, first thing you should say is bullshit. You don't know nothing. You don't know everything. You might know some things, but you don't know everything, right? So, guys, if you're still with me, you're a real one. Um, I'm gonna let the vibe continue. I'm gonna let the vibe continue right now, but I was just trying to let you guys understand a few things about that. I'm gonna let the vibe continue though. As I sip my coffee, it is 4:50 right now in Philadelphia. I'll probably, it's nice outside, so I'll probably go for a run as well. I want to know what you guys are doing today. So go ahead and leave a comment in the chat or, you know, let me know what you think, what you're doing today. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I wish I was a rapper though. You know, like just being able to just put words together just seems so cool. Like how can you just make that happen? You know. But rappers always want to be athletes, so there's that. Um, ambulance going through, but yeah, I was also thinking about this. The dichotomy and the what's up, Black Myth? Black Myth, what's going on? Black Myth, what's good? What's good? What's good? Black Myth, peace. Um, Black Myth is like I think one of my only followers right now on TikTok. I just created a TikTok, so shout out to you, Black Myth. You starting a journey with a legend, and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. It's all good, because sometimes it takes time for people to see, you know. But you're here early, so shout out to you. Um, I was thinking about this, the difference between work and a job, right? Um, and essentially, to me, it comes down to this: you can quit your job, but you can never quit your work. Why is that? Because your work is always you, right? It's like the artists after they've painted a beautiful piece of work, they go ahead and they sign it, right? Because it's them. They're so proud to say, "Yeah, I did that," right? So, um, yeah, because your job is like temporary. Um, yeah, if a lot of people think that their jobs are like security, but essentially you can't really like you're replaceable. You might not like to hear that. You might not think it's true, but everybody's replaceable, right? But your work can live forever, right? There are a lot of people whose work is still here, but they've passed on to the afterlife, right? Beethoven, for example, you name it, any artist that's passed away. So your art can last the test of time and be an example for other people. So that's why I actually believe it's so important that we all try to be famous. And this might be controversial, but I think we should all try to be famous because it's a difference between people knowing you and knowing your work and not knowing your work. Like there's no like glory in people not knowing how good your work is. Like you might think it's like, oh yeah, I'm just doing it for the love of it, but the more people know it, the more you can actually reach people, and the more you can actually impact another person's life, right? Because people are struggling out in this life. Like people have it bad, bro. Like if you have a roof over your head, you have food in the fridge, you have money in your pocket, you have people who love you, like you're way ahead of so many people. It's not even funny. So um, people usually need a little bit of like, just a little bit of encouragement, bro. Just a little bit of encouragement. It could take people a long, long way. So yeah, people like your message is important. Like what you have to say is important. So make sure that, you know, that's just my take and my how I feel about fame and trying to strive for like more because like it matters, bro. Like it matters. It matters that people know you. It matters that people know who raised you, where you're from, your story. Because like I can think of people who impacted me, whether it was a song or it was a story or something. Like like for example, when um, when Drake said I made a decision last night. I would die for it. Like, people don't understand how much that those lyrics right there impacted me, because it was something I was trying to like relay the whole time. But until I heard those words in that specific song, I never really got it. And when he said that, I said, "Yo, me too." I said, "Yo, that's exactly what I was trying to say," you know? So for me, it was like, oh, he gets it. He gets it. He's not just like, you know, it was like, oh, you get it, bro. You get it. So for me, it was a great moment. And well, I say that just to say, like, people need your message. Like, you might not think your message is important, but people need to learn about who you are in the most basic sense, because your message is important and you need to convey it in a way that also reaches people. So the internet is amazing for that. The internet has completely transformed the way that we communicate, the way that we associate, the way that we um, get together, even collaborate, right? You can collaborate with somebody from a different, like literally a different world almost. Um, and so that's great. That's great. It's amazing. So, yeah, that's just what's been on my mind, the difference between work and a job. Because um, I believe sometimes we don't take, and there are a few things also that go with that, because your work can also be fulfilling and your job can be fulfilling, and they actually can um, complement each other if you let it, right? Because, for example, if you're like Mr. Beast or something, somebody who's, or like professional athletes, or, you know, painters or artists, what they've done great is they've combined both. Now their work is their job, right? So they're only winning, right? Like, so every day is another opportunity for them to get better at their work and their job. So no matter who's there with them, they can just get better, get better, get better, get better, get better, and it just continues, you know. And the marketplace is getting as competitive as ever, and you have to be willing to compete, right? And competing in the marketplace sometimes is getting better at your craft, and sometimes you get better by associating two things together. You say, I'm a design architect, but I also have a love for archaeology, and you find a way to blend archaeology and design architecture in a way that people are not used to, because you bringing your own touch to things, and that's, I think, what people like sometimes. Um, Let me see, eyes or no eyes? Yeah, maybe some eyes. Yeah, that's what I look like, guys. Yeah, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. It's just me. Feel me? Come on now. But yeah, guys. Just my thoughts on the difference between work and a job. So I'm gonna keep, just creating here, guys. If you're new to the channel, do me a huge favor, subscribe to the channel. This is just me trying to connect with my audience on a lazy Friday at 5 p.m. in Philadelphia. Um, do me a huge favor, join the tribe, join the movement. Let's get it going. Let's free ourselves from, mental slavery, as Bob Marley would put it, and come together, you know. Looks like we've got 2 subscribers since we started the stream. I appreciate you guys. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. I think we can do it, but we got to push the button. We got to keep pushing the button, stay on attack. So let me know what you guys want to listen, what kind of content you want. Actually, do me a favor, name any muscle you're working on right now. Tell me know what you're working on, and I will give you some free information on how to improve your muscle, grow your muscles. If you're trying to get fit this summer, you want that beach body, right? Everybody wants that beach body. I can help you get there because that's what I do. All right, I'm gonna turn off our TikTok. What's the comment?
Be the same price.
We're cool.
On my shoulder blades in my older age, see the error of my way. Ezofuna chikwati, lenzo siba mupezeka chabe pressure. Nakwatira penteni, bebe siba ntuni chini no leisure. 20 years munyimbo, koma na manje siba muko.
What's up? What's up? If you're just joining me in the chat tonight, giving some free game. If you want to know anything about, what pro athletes are like, or what the lifestyle is like, I can give you some behind the scenes, conversations that you won't really get anywhere else. So go ahead and ask your questions. And you better ask them now while I'm still, uh, you know, low channel, so to speak, because when the price goes up, price goes up. I can't do nothing about it. Just letting y'all know. Because when the price goes up, It looks like we are out of the rotation for YouTube right now. So we're going to go ahead and create some content for ourselves. Peace, y'all. Make sure you subscribe. I appreciate the new subscribers.